and welcome. I'll be flying on the last direct passenger flight from Busselton to Perth. As from the 6th of October 2025, there is currently no more direct flights from Perth to Busselton and back. Our journey starts here at Busselton Airport. Inside you'll see 4 check-in desks, one for Skipper's Aviation, one for Jetstar, Virgin Australia and Alliance Airlines. Busselton Airport serves multiple charter flights for FIFO workers, and even some Sydney and Melbourne trips operated by Jetstar. There was only one person at the Jetstar desk, so I checked in through there, and headed through security, which was quick and easy. The airport itself is, well, definitely basic, with the only notable spot being the Poppy and Pip Cafe, which was sadly closed. Here's our flight for this trip. Victor Hotel - November Hotel Mike, a 32-year-old Fokker 100. This jet was first delivered to American Airlines back in 1993, which then flew until 2004. In May 2006, it returned into service under Avianca Colombia until 2012. And that's when it was delivered to Network Aviation of QantasLink, and from the upload of this video, it is still currently in service. Okay. Boarding was on time, and I swiftly made my way onto the jet. This jet has exactly 100 seats in an all-economy class 2-3 layout. My seat will be 19A. The seat features 79 centimeters or 31 inches of legroom, an adjustable tray table, and a seat back pocket, which consists of a safety instruction guide, an air sickness bag, and in-flight literature. Qantas Entertainment was available via Wi-Fi, but unfortunately didn't work on my flight. Above you'll find adjustable air vents and reading lights.
Please place your laptops and large bags.
A complimentary bowl of water was given after boarding.
Activate the flow of oxygen. Fit your own mask and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow without the bag inflating. Fit your own mask first before helping others. There's a life jacket and pouch under your seat. To fit your life jacket, put it over your head. Fasten the strap around your waist. Flip at the front and then tighten. There are red flags and mouthpieces for inflation, and a whistle and lines for track detention. Make sure you only inflate your life jacket after you leave the aircraft. In the unlikely event of an emergency, make sure you're familiar with the brace position. If you can reach the seat in front, brace by placing your forehead on the back of the seat. Hold your lower legs or put your hands on your knees. If you're seated behind a bulkhead or you can't reach the seat in front, lean as far forward as you can and hold onto your legs. Emergency lights will guide you to your exit. This aircraft has 6 emergency exits. Take a moment now to locate your nearest exit before pointing them out. To remember your exit, count the rows between you and that exit. Your aircraft has escape signs which the crew will operate in emergency. If you must evacuate, leave all items behind. Smoking, vaping and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted on board. QantasLink aircraft are fitted with smoke detectors including in the toilets. In preparation for takeoff, all cabin baggage must be securely stowed. Your armrest down, your seat back upright, window shades open and your tray table stowed. If you have electronic devices, be sure to turn them to flight mode or card in your seatbelt grip. The crew are here to look after you, so follow their instructions at all times.
Takeoff began 27 minutes behind schedule after a crew needed to help out a family for emergency reasons. Once in the air, our onboard service began. We were given a serving of corn chips and salsa, which was definitely really tasty, and a choice of drinks. There were alcoholic drinks available.
We have an updated time landing at 2:30. Currently 21 degrees on the ground in Perth with blue skies. We're making a nice arrival into Perth today. For those of you on the left-hand side of the aircraft, we'll get nice views of Fremantle and Rottnest Island. And for those of you on the right-hand side of the aircraft, we'll have nice views of the Swan River and the CBD as we make our approach on the runway 21.
Here is the arrival onto runway 21.
Welcome to Perth, watch our country, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. If you can reach your phone, you can turn on flight mode. Before leaving, check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items, and please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as baggage may have moved if looked allowed. As you will be using stairs for disembarkation, please ensure you hold the handrail to avoid tripping. Use the designated walkway and please refrain from using electronic devices until you're inside. On behalf of all of us here at QantasLink and One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us. If you're visiting Perth, we hope you enjoy your stay, and of course to those returning, welcome home.
In total, I spent $169 for this flight, and in my opinion, there are much better options to travelling to Busselton, and with the service ending, the only way to get to Busselton from Perth without driving is to catch the coach operated by Trans-WA or Southwest Coach Lines. Overall, this flight was a good experience and definitely a unique way to get to Perth from Busselton.